Hey, what's going on, everybody? Todd G, Pixel Labs NFTs here. I'm trying to get my wave going. That's good enough. All right, so today I'm going to show you guys how to use Neftyblocks to create secure drops. Secure drops are different than just regular drops. There's a couple ways to secure them. You can add a Captcha, you can whitelist certain accounts, you can do proof of ownership. So basically, only users that meet the criteria will be eligible for those drops. So, okay, so real quick, let me just set up a drop. We're going to go to the drops page. Again, this is all on the testnet. If you guys don't know how to set up a testnet account, there's a link in one of the other YouTube videos. I recommend you guys practice everything on the testnet first before you go live. Okay, so we're going to create a drop. Um, it doesn't need to be pre-minted. We'll use this beer goggles one. So after you get your drop ready, fill out all your stuff, all you have to do is click this button here, secure drop. So let's just assume everything else is the way we like it. We will click secure drop and we'll click create. Sign the transaction and boom. So right now, if we visit the drop page, it's going to have a big red thing on the top. Only accounts whitelisted can claim this drop. Okay, so we haven't created a whitelist requirement yet. Let's go through and let's look at the options. If we could click this little button here, we'll be able to see our options. So we'll be able to do proof of ownership whitelisting, whitelist where we just manually add it, where we add accounts, keys. So that's like a unique key for each drop. Let's start with proof of ownership whitelisting. This is their newest one here. The newest feature of Nefty, I believe, for these drops. So we can create a rule. So the first rule we will create is whitelist accounts that match any or all. Okay, so all would be if you have multiple rules. We'll do any rule. We'll do all, and we'll just make one rule. Okay, so we'll add a rule. So the user has to hold at least one NFT from the collection, from the template, from the schema, or a balance from the token. So if we were going to do from the collection, that's pretty easy. Or that'd be anything from our test collection here. From a template, that's pretty self-explanatory as well. They could hold any NFT from the template. We've got a couple templates, so as long as they held one of these Poly is King NFTs, then they'd be eligible. From the schema, I believe we only have one schema, so then they could be hold any NFT out of the schema, which could have a variety of templates. This one's very interesting. Balance from tokens. So Pixel Labs has a token called Pixel. So the token contract is Penguin coins, and the symbol is Pixel. So it doesn't live on the testnet, which is why I don't believe it's finding it. But we could make a drop that says, anybody who holds at least 100 Pixel is eligible for this drop. But for the sake of this one here, let's just do one from the collection. Hold at least one from. Oh, there a space got added in here, and it's giving me an error. Okay. So hold at least one NFT from the collection, poly test. That's our test collection. We'll add the rule. Sorry, I guess we just hit save. Adding a rule would add another rule. So there's one rule for this. We will hit save. We will sign it. Proof of ownership rule set. So now if we go back to the drops and we go to the drop page, that big red box should be gone. Yeah, it is, because we own at least one from the collection in here. Yeah, I have a couple in there. So that is the proof of ownership. Let me delete this drop, and I will make a new drop. I probably didn't actually have to do that. I could have just deleted the rules, but here we are. Secure drop. So we create another drop. So now let's take a look at the whitelist. So if we wanted to add a whitelist requirement, all we would have to do is add accounts. So we could go here We could just put in wax accounts, wax addresses if we have a list. And only those people on that list would be able to claim the drop. So just to show you again real quick, this is, we'll go here to our drops. I'm just going to look at this drop right now. View drop page. It's going to show me that big red box. But we are going to add in our testnet account, polytest33, to the whitelist. Click add, sign. It's on there. Now, if we look and we refresh this page, oh, we didn't even have to refresh it. It's whitelisted us for the drop. Okay. So let me delete this. Now if we go back, the drop is still live, but it should have the red box there. So we've used this before with Pixel Labs. We've used proof of ownership before. This will show you who's claimed the drop. Keys, we pretty much use this one a lot. It's where we just add a key. Sometimes there's problems with bots grabbing freebies. So if you're giving away a freebie, I recommend that you add a key here to the drop. So what that looks like is this. You can also add a Captcha. We almost never do that. I think the key is sufficient enough. So we hit add a key. There's a little handy button here to generate the key. Okay, the key is generated there. You can click it as many times as you want. This here lets you limit the amount of uses per key. So I just leave it at 0 for unlimited. And then this is a cooldown period. So if you only want this link used once every 30 seconds, you can, change it here to 30. The amount of time in seconds. The key limit is reset. Okay. So let's just generate a key, leave it at 0, 0, click add. Boom. Okay, so this is the link. You can't lose this link. If you lose the link, nobody's able to claim the drop. So we're going to copy it. We're going to show you the regular drop page here. The drop ID is 525. It still has that big red error message, but if you paste it in with this key, so it's drop 525 question mark key equals, and then that long key, that is how you would do it. So everybody who has this keyed link would be able to claim this drop. And that's a little bit more secure because the bots can't snatch them all up if you're giving away freebies. So hopefully that explained how to do these secure drops a little bit better. We'll be going over some other features in Neftyblocks pretty soon, like the blends, the super blends, the mint asset button packs, pre-minted packs, and mint on demand packs. So stay tuned for those videos coming up in the future. Thanks for watching, guys.